Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Jazzy. Today we're gonna discuss on the topic about how did I know or how did things come about my son Roselle being autistic and how did I learn that he was autistic. So about like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, um, I didn't know nothing. He, of course, my son was a good, happy baby. He was good. He had no troubles. This is my first pregnancy, of course. Let me go back until when. Let me go back. Let's go back. Fast forward. I got pregnant. Um, I think it was September 2021. Yeah. Because I was on birth control for like on and off like it's not even a year, but yeah. Um, it took me like 2-3 months to be pregnant. It took 2 months. But yeah. Fast forward, got pregnant. I had him at 40 weeks and 4 days. VIA cesarean. I was having a little bit of complications. They always do that. They always say that, to get the hard route, the C-section. I don't know why, but yeah, I had him the next morning, 3:13, in the morning, Thursday. Again, because I came in DC hospital that night, because I was like, okay, this boy's coming. My water did not break. They had to break my water, But yeah, he didn't cry when he came out. He didn't cry. I was like, okay, no crying, good. He's good. A little bit worried, because it's my first time, being pregnant. It's kind of scared because I didn't want to have no C-section. Like, what? I want to do natural. Like, people want to do natural. Like, no. But I had to, the nurse kept coming in. Like, they kept telling me to switch over to different sides because he was just getting out of, he was just, I'm like, okay. So got the C-section next morning, 3:13 a.m. in the morning. He didn't cry. Then a few minutes, he started crying. I'm like, okay, good. Saw my baby boy. I'm like, okay, I love my baby boy. Of course I spoiled him. He didn't sleep in the bassinet much. I slept next to him with a boppy, but I'm not a crazy sleeper. I made sure that, and he's here today. So yeah. But I don't advise people to sleep with babies in the bed because, you know how crazy sleepier you are. But I don't advocate for that, but I did it. I did it, And we made sure he was good. I tried to let him sleep in the bassinet, and he did a few times, but he was always a crier. Like, okay. But yeah, other than that, yeah, he was good. He's a good baby boy. He's a good boy, And a few months go by, Of course, I had to take him to the specialist because, he was on his back so much. He had a flat head. He wasn't in the crib, so he was just, he was laying, too much. Yeah, but yeah. So he had a flat head. I had to go get treatments for him because, he had to wear a placement helmet, like for doc band. So that was like a couple months. I had to get his head straight. So it was kind of a transition for me, like, what is wrong with his head? Like, so yeah, we did that. He graduated from the doc band. His head is very shaped like a normal head, and I was proud, he's good. And then, things took a detour in my life, where it was just like homelessness, house hopping, family issues, this and that, going back and forth to my mom and my sister, just, being disrespected, from my siblings. It just took a lot, but now we're okay. But, it's not the best relationship, it is what it is. But yeah, my son, of course I had concerns, not really, but when I found out, like, yeah, in the motel, because he was like 11, 12 months, okay, so he ain't talking, he ain't doing nothing between this time and this, and I wasn't doing much because I'm a new mom, and I just had postpartum, when I broke it off with my baby daddy, postpartum set in because we had to split up because certain things in our life just wasn't, getting out of eye. So I had to take him, get cussed at it. Take him, go to court, had him for a year. Yeah. But yeah, within 12 months, almost like a year, like I have not seen any progress, no talking, no nothing. And this was all in 22, 23. So after 23, I haven't seen no progress whatsoever at all. So I'm like, okay, people, came up to me, just random people say, is your son autistic? Because they do some signs and cues. I'm like, that I kind of disregard it or ignore because I'm like, I don't know. Like, to be honest, he seemed like a normal kid. I'm not going to label him as such because he's not bad. Don't do that. He's smart, but he is smart. He's not smart. But yeah, I'm like, no, he ain't talking. He talks here and there, but I'm like, I don't know. But they speculated. I'm like, okay. So when I was in a motel, I'm like, okay, something got to be wrong. Something has, something got to give. So yeah, I, put educational, shows on like Blippi, Miss Rachel, Coco Melon, get him talking, learning to talk at 1 or 2 years old and a half. Like, he did a good job. It's not like fully sentences. It's like basic words, like here and there, not full sentences. So I'm like, okay. So that prompted me to listening to people, advise get this help. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But later down the line, when I was in a motel, because I was due to homelessness, I was in there for like not even a year. That's when I took action on getting help with services for him for autistic and all that extra stuff. I'm like, okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. I'm like, I was in denial because I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to be. Not my son, not me. Not me. Like, what? What? Excuse me? Like, but no, it was. I just didn't know how to handle it, but it was. I'm like, okay. So, but I did the best thing I could to seek help because my son does need extra help. And I want him to get the best care and best, education, best, help as he can as possible. Because, having a kid that, has that is challenging. But it's good in a sense. It's good because he is smart and brilliant and happy and very kind. So I want to change that for the world. I love my son. But yeah, to fast forward, I think it was infants and toddlers, because it wasn't on top of time yet. Infants and toddlers, that's how I got introduced. Infants and toddlers, been with them for years, a year or 2, 3 years. But I'm with them for 2 years or more. But yeah, y'all. Sorry, my son, you knew. I've been with them for 2 years, and yeah, they helped me with a lot of information, prepping, helping me to identify problems and also just apply it with him and work with him on his behavioral issues and all that special needs stuff. And it helped me a long way, especially therapy, children therapy, all the extra stuff. And also him going to school, meeting other mothers and kids that has the same thing or different levels. It was good. We had a routine at school in the morning for 2 hours. And yeah, it's Roselle's birthday dinner.
Next planet.
Yeah, it's all the different planets. You see the rocket. You see all these planets right here. This is your 3rd birthday. This was last year. Now you're going to turn a different age this year. See, that was last year. Yes, it's planet. So yeah, right now he's going to afternoon school. When his school end, because it was for a couple months, I felt like he needed more work on. All right, calm down. Yeah, you sick little boy. Yeah, I felt like he got tested, and I felt like there was more to need to be tested because I was like, I don't think this is right because. They said everything was fine, but I'm like, no, test him more because I know there's more things that he needs to work on. And I know it's just like For a mama instinct, I'm like, yeah, you need to dive deep in there because it's not gonna work. Like, so they did more testing. They found out like he need to have areas that need to be worked on. I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly. Like, test mode. My son ain't what he. You gotta test that. When the mother knows, the mother knows. So yeah, they tested again. They did what they had to do. It came out he had some areas that he needs to lack, that he needs to improve. So I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. And that's when they transitioned him to school. So right now he's in school. You know, they're working on him and other kids and all that extra stuff and for autistic. And, you know, I'm still trying to educate myself on autistic and, you know, read up on it. I did a little bit of research, but I need to do more research to, you know, better yet understand. I don't know much, but just know. I meet a lot of families, mothers, single mothers in a relationship that have kids that are older that has autistic, and they have different. It's just different. So I'm like, oh my gosh, and they're so sweet. They're so sweet, you know. What you doing? Okay, but yeah. I lost my train of thought. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, it's nice meeting different mothers, and you know, they educate me too as well, and they advocate for me. They try to give me a lot of advice, you know, to take and what route to take, and of course I do take that. And I'm on a waiting list because I know that they said people give him diagnosis. Like I'm on a waiting list for Allison to get him really diagnosed, but that's like a year and a half or almost 18 months away. I'm like, but yeah, but he is. I just want to make sure for documents, like for Social Security income. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that he is. He definitely is. And hey, how was school today? Was it good? What you do today? Mommy's trying to clean up the room. Mommy's trying to clean up. Mommy was cleaning up all day while you were at school. Well, not all day, half like afternoon, maybe 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours.
Come on!
No, we gotta go back in the living room right now. Well, you do. I'm still vlogging. But yeah, y'all. My first boy, first child, my baby, and this is a life of, or a documentary of a single mother raising an African American son with autistic. I don't know what level he is. I don't know, but once I get him evaluated, they'll let me know, and I can take it from there. Like, but yeah, that's my baby, and I can't. I ain't gonna get too much in. Even though if I try to figure it out, I ain't gonna figure out too much. He's my baby. He got what he got, and I'm doing the best way I can to help him the best way he can. And I get extra help, you know. Hey, stop it now. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Go, Roro. Go, Roro. Go, Roro. Go, Roro. Do you want pizza? You love pizza. You want pizza tonight? No? Do you want to go to the store and get some stuff? Because we need to go to the store. We need to go to the store. You want to go to the store? You know you're tired from school. What you do at school? You learned? Did you paint today? Did you have fun with your friends? No? Why are you shaking your head? No. What happened?
My toe hurts.
Your toe hurts? What happened to your toe? You got boo-boo? Your tummy hurts? What happens? What happens? Okay. But anywho, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, leave those comments down below, and turn on post notification on to know that we upload videos every single day. It's your girl, Everything About Jazzy and Roro. You rocking with the best? Hey, you rocking with the best? Hey, go Roro. Go Roro. Go Roro. Hey, hey. Don't do that. Are you ready for your birthday? In the summer? You ready for your birthday? You ready to be 4 years old?
No.
No? What are you going to be 4 anyway? You're going to be a big boy. You're going to be a big boy. You're growing up. You're not a baby no more. Y'all, when he was born, I tried the breastfeeding method. That was hard. I mean, I tried my best, but, you know, I had big boobs, so I'm like, I can't do it. So he was bottle fed out through all his, you know, the months. He was bottle fed. Okay. 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 No more. No more. No more. No more. Mm-mm. But yeah, this is the life of a mommy and her sonny. You're not gonna watch Sprunky or Number Blocks? You're done with Number Blocks? I think he's done, y'all. Alright, make sure you guys stay tuned for more of our videos that we post every single day. We post every single day. We do. Make sure you guys tell a friend about our channel. Spread the word. Share the word. Peace, love, and happiness. Those 2 things. Peace, love, and happiness. And yeah, like... Comment down below your testimonies, your stories about raising kids and how it is with y'all. What are your routine? What are your activities? Let me know in the comment below. Like, what do you guys do with your kids? And what's your life day-to-day with raising kids with special needs or disability? Like, how y'all maneuver around on a day-to-day basis? Even though if it's hectic, if it's not going to go as planned, let me know in the comment section below. I want to know. Get some advice. You know, please, and please. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I'm saying before, like, comment, subscribe. Get on the road to 500 subscribers. Don't let up, because we on your next. Please, because I'm going to keep saying this. Peace.